Hello people, this your boy Bradford Lassiter, aka Big Bradder Rock, and I just wanted to make this, quick little video to tell you where I've been the past couple of weeks and a little update of where I'm going to be moving forward because a lot has happened, particularly in my family, and some of you may know, if you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, you may know what has happened with me the past couple of weeks, but I lost my father on Friday, May 13th, 2016, ironically. Of all days, but Friday 13th, but yeah. I'm not even jump cupping this because just to show you how real I'm being right now. I lost my father. I was with him the day it happened. I was in the other room. I was in the waiting room because I took him in for a little in and out procedure, and he had passed everything and then he went to the bathroom and didn't come out for a good 5 minutes or so, and they came in there and he was hunched over in the bathroom and his heart wasn't beating. The doctors tried to revive him and they couldn't, and the doctor put me into his office and told me what had happened, and they took him to the hospital and they pronounced him dead. So from that point on, I've just been with my family, comforting my family and grieving and trying to make sense of this, and a lot of changes are about to be happening, not only just with me, but in my household. And so, I just had to take a little break from my channel for a little bit just to, honor my family duties and be there for my family. And don't worry, like, I'm still moving forward with my channel. It's just, I had to take a little slight recession, recession or a slight little break from it. Let's call it that, So, I saw my father for the last time in the casket a couple of days ago on Thursday. As a matter of fact, what's today? Today is text message. Today is the 21st, so 20th. On May 19th, how did I forget that? But on Thursday, May 19th, I saw my father for the last time, and they closed the casket, and I put he always wore this Carolina Panthers hat, and I put that in the casket with him, and I wanted to bury that with him. So it's been hard for not only me, but with my whole family, because, I have 3 older sisters, and the oldest one, she has a family of her own, but I got 2 younger ones. One's 12, and the other one's 14, so it's like, my mom, she's all they got, and she's not alone, but she is all they got. All I got left of my parents. So, I'm the man of the house now, so. Yeah. But I just thought I'd let y'all know that, and that's where I've been the past couple of weeks, and right now I'm just having a little session of grieving right now, but I'm getting there. I'm better than I was, I'd say, like last weekend, but I'm getting there. It's going to take some time, but I'm getting there. And all I can do is just honor the memory of my father. And he saw me graduate high school and college. He saw me turn 25, like at the beginning of May. My birthday was on May 2nd, and I had a cookout, and he was there and present. He saw one of his kids get married, my oldest sister, and have kids. He had grandchildren. And I'd say he lived a good life. And I'd say my father, he is somewhat part of the reason why I love movies. And like, for two of my favorite movies of all time is Star Wars and the original Spider-Man, directed by Sam Raimi and Tobey Maguire. And I just remember, we used to always go to Blockbuster and for movies and order and get a bucket of hot wings. And I remember when the original Star Wars trilogy came out on special edition VHS, the '97. Unfortunately, that was my first exposure to the original trilogy. But I remember he liked Star Wars, and he sat me down, and I saw those yellow words pop up for the first time. From that point on, I just loved movies in general, and he saw that I liked Star Wars that much that both my mom and dad, they bought me the VHS copies of the original Star Wars trilogy, the '97 editions apparently. So yeah. And then another memory of him that shaped me into the movie love that I am today is He also liked comic books, particularly like Spider-Man, Batman, Superman, and what have you. And when the original Spider-Man came out in 2002, on the weekend of my birthday, he took me to the midnight premiere, and I just remember seeing that movie for the first time. I was just memorized, and I will never, and I was never as memorized as seeing that movie for the first time until 2012, 10 years later, when the first Avengers came out. But with Spider-Man, it was just something about that movie that just made me more of a movie lover, and it made me a movie fan. And the Christmas of that year, they bought me the Spider-Man DVD, and I saw the special editions on this DVD, and I wore this DVD out. Well, the DVD I had, it was full screen, but then we lost it, and so I had to buy another copy of the DVD. You know, I have a Blu-ray copy of the movie now, but yeah, just wanted to share that real quick. But Spider-Man, it made me a movie lover, like what goes on behind the camera, in front of and behind it. Like, Spider-Man was a movie that made me realize there was a director, writer, producer, director of photography, an editor, the whole nine. And because of that, I just wanted to thank my father for that, you know? And because he took me to the movies, and yeah. And like him, I was also a Carolina Panthers fan. So, but in the end, you know, I'm just in a little period right now of grieving and trying to adjust to some changes that's about to happen in my life right now. And I'm still going to move forward with my channel. Don't worry. But, and speaking of which, like, I have seen a couple movies. Like, I went when, like, after the day of the funeral, I went out with some of my cousins and we went and saw Neighbors 2. I saw that. I'm debating on whether or not I'm going to do a review of that, but I might just do, when the Blu-ray comes out, I might do a little quick review of that, but I'm not sure yet. And then a funny story, today, Saturday, May 21st, I took my niece and nephew to go see the Angry Birds movie, and the power got cut off halfway through it. So, you know, I tried to, but long story short, they gave me reimbursement tickets. I'm probably not going to see that movie again until it comes out on Blu-ray and DVD, and again, I might do a quick review of that, but just halfway through the movie, I was just like, I wasn't really pressed to rush out to go see that movie. It is one of my most anticipated movies of the year, as you may remember, but at this point, I just don't have the urge to rush out to go see this movie immediately and then review it for y'all. And I try not to, you know, make this my job, but more like a hobby, and try not to rush myself and push myself into doing this, but try not to work myself hard on this. But whenever the Angry Birds movie comes out on Blu-ray DVD, I'll probably do a quick review of that and Neighbors 2. And I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but I did see Captain America Civil War twice, and I was going to do a spoiler review of that, but again, one of the things this year is I'm not trying to work myself too hard, just like I did last year with all the flashback reviews. So I know I made this promise with Ant-Man and I was overdue with that, but I promise I'm really going to do it this time. When the Blu-ray for Captain America Civil War comes out, I'm going to do a spoiler review of that. But my thoughts on the movie hasn't changed, and Captain America Civil War, it is, as of right now, my favorite movie of this year, and I just love that movie even more the second time around. So, but just be on the lookout. Like, I am going to review X-Men Apocalypse, so be on the lookout for that, and I just thought I'd let y'all know where I've been and how I'm doing, and if you hit me up on Facebook and Instagram and know what has happened with me the past couple of weeks, I just want to thank you for the prayers and condolences, and just, yeah. So, and that's it, and just let you know, and I appreciate all the thoughts and prayers, and thought I'd let you know the movies I've seen the past couple of weeks, and yeah, so and that's it for right now. And if you like what you see, go ahead, hit that thumbs up button, and if you want to see more from my channel, go ahead, check it out. The link is in the description below. And be sure to check me out on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Movie Pilot, Periscope, and yeah, you know all my social media. So yeah, peace.